And we've got our next match coming up, which should be Ricky versus Rob, and it looks like there's Ricky hopping into that one. So here's some familiar faces we know a lot about on this one. Bobby, what do you think on this matchup?
This will be interesting, like, because we all know RP4. He plays Link, and I mean that's all I've seen him personally play. I don't know if he's been shown any other new characters recently. But this matchup's gonna be very interesting. Both these players are very highly skilled, and we're kind of gonna see some good combos come out from Ricky, like we've seen all night.
Right.
And we're kind of gonna see some projectile play. We're gonna see some very big-brained, smart bomb play with Link, just because his bomb kind of works off of a detonation. And so you're gonna see him randomly throw out this blue ball. It's the bomb.
Yeah.
That's gonna roll all over. And it's gonna get in the way, and he's gonna throw it, and it's gonna explode, and it's just gonna kind of throw up everywhere. Like, it definitely throws me for a loop personally. Like, it's so hard to keep track of everything that's going on, as well as the fact that there's a bomb gonna explode on the stage. Like, it'll be definitely interesting, fun to watch. This is some high level competition, especially at the stage in the bracket, I think.
No, yeah, I agree with that very much. And what's interesting is last week these guys took each other all the way down to the limit on what they were getting ready to do. And we have a pretty good highlight of actually one of the bombs being swung like a golf club on that one. So let's hop into the match.
It's interesting that they're doing this. I think that they must have messaged each other or something like, you want to do a first round weird pick or something.
Yeah, no, I've got a feeling too this is not their traditional set of picks.
Yeah, so completely off of what I said that we would be watching. It's still an interesting match, and it's still high level competition. But Metaknight me Swordfighter is a matchup that I've never seen. Actually, no, maybe once. Maybe once. But
nice.
Me Swordfighter, depending on how they play and because the Mii's, they have different moves that you can actually attach to them. So instead of it just having one side B, you can actually edit the Mii so that it has a completely different side B, or a different up B, or a down B, or a neutral B. And it kind of allows you to have this weird mysterious character, because people aren't sure what character you might be playing, what style. So Me Swordfighter especially, two of their moves that you can kind of switch in and out are projectile based moves, and you can kind of use those to kind of just camp out your opponent and throw them across stage because of how good they are. But sometimes players will switch to more physical damaging attacks and things like that, or a mix. And so I'm certain that Chompy probably has a good mix just to be well rounded, and so we'll kind of see how that goes and how well Chompy can use the Mii Swordfighter abilities against Metaknight. I'm still surprised though. I find it interesting how Ricky he's been able to kind of turn this around, because first stock he was kind of in the lead for a lot of it. He was, or not in the lead, he was behind. I'm sorry, he was behind for a lot of it, and all of a sudden he kind of got that smash attack kill, and the whole match is turned upside down with the percent lead. Ricky's got basically another kill percent Metaknight on his hands.
Yeah, no, he's in kill range, crazy. And of course, commentator's curse goes ahead and knocks off a stop right there.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, so what'll be interesting is Metaknight, he does have the ability, so because of how many jumps he has, I believe he has 6. Metaknight, there's something called down air camping, and in a pinch, what you could technically do with Metaknight is you could kind of just fly in the air and just throw out moves, and one of his moves like points directly downward.
Gotcha.
So what he could do is technically just kind of hide above, like just in the air like that, and like just throw out moves, try to get damage, like if he really needed to. But like I don't think we'll be seeing that. I think we'll kind of just be seeing like whatever RP4 can throw out, whatever he can throw against Ricky, and I think the two of them. This definitely was like a joke match or something, you know, like just some random characters. Like I just can't see them both being like, all right, I'm like gonna throw something else against their Link or his Ridley, and they both happen to throw it out, you know.
Very true. Very true.
But yeah, Ricky definitely knows the combos of Mii Swordfighter. In that, so Mii Swordfighter, a lot of their moves, despite being such a like odd character, they definitely have combos. And like that's gonna be the first match. And one of the major things about Mii Swordfighter is that their aerials are all like multi-hit moves. They all hit multiple times, and it's kind of gonna be interesting to see how Metaknight deals with that, because like he is smaller, and so all of those attacks are gonna kind of be annoying to him, because he's gonna have a trouble like getting in. And if he gets comboed, he's gonna get like destroyed just because of how many hits he's taking and everything.
No, yeah, and so that puts Ricky up 1-0 on this one, and it looks like Rob is going to go ahead and change up characters on this one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am surprised that they're both like not both of them on the Ganondorf. This will be interesting.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because Ganondorf, he's like Captain Falcon but heavier. Like they both have very similar moves. Like this game is the one game where Nintendo actually tried to switch him up a bit, and they gave him a different types of smash attacks. So now like that's why Metaknight, Ganondorf has that sword, and look at that. Like he just throws out the F smash and gets a 0 to death. It's pretty funny. But we'll I think we're gonna see some reversals coming out from Ricky, just because we're gonna see Ricky Chompy. He's gonna be able to combo with Mii Swordfighter. Ganondorf's a big guy. We're gonna be seeing some crazy stuff come out from Ricky, just because the thing is that like the sword that Mii Swordfighter has, as well as the projectiles that Ricky has equipped, like they're going to be very useful in keeping him away from like damaging Ricky. Like the tornado that he can throw out, and all the multi hits and everything. It's just gonna like smother him if Ricky's able to like get that kill in and start the second stock. But I think both these players, like I don't know how often they play like this type of matchup too. Is that like you might be okay, like let's say Ricky and Robert have been playing like this week or something, and they're both familiar with each other's Mii Swordfighter and Metaknight, but Ricky might not be as familiar with Rob's
Ganondorf. I got you. Yeah.
So it
well,
might
right
just be
now
like
they're pretty close to tied as much as you can be, or until I say something.
Of course, like it always happens every time. Literally any time. And it is closer than it was like a moment ago. Like it's crazy how Ricky's able to like one moment he's looking like he's kind of at a disadvantage, and then the next moment he's like, oh no, I'm fine. Let's see here. So yeah, now he's in the lead, and that like smash attack he's got. Like Mii Swordfighter, despite being a character that's not as highly regarded, like they have stuff. And especially if your character that you're playing as doesn't have like the capabilities to deal with the Mii Swordfighter jank, it's gonna be a rough ride. And as I say that, the rough ride has been finished for that game.
So, without having to change characters off of his Swordfighter there, if I'm looking at it correctly, I'll take a glance back at the bracket. We just got done watching Ricky beat RP4 Rob, and he's punching his ticket into grand finals here to give everybody an update on the bracket. We've also moved forward a lot right now on this half, and crowd favorite, we're waiting to see how Foxy Uchiha and them turn out, and we'll Cherry, if you'd like, you and Johnny Silent can go take a matchup now while we let this one go, because I want to definitely make sure that you're here to commentate for winners finals. So if you want, you can hop in to a private chat with him and get started over there on that side.